Hello, welcome back to the Big W channel. Today we're going to talk about what's up with Doordash and these $3 and $4 orders. Stick with us. While I'm talking about Doordash, I'm showing you a video here in the background of the most interesting pickup and delivery I ever did. And that was the time I traveled to Mars. I had to bring some soil samples back to NASA. Now let's face it, when you do a long distance delivery like that, you're going to have a lot of expenses. I mean, you just imagine the fuel expenses. You think the gasoline at the pump is expensive now. You can't imagine what the fuel expenses to go to Mars is. Now, fortunately for me, the expenses for my trip, which you see going on here behind me, was paid for by NASA. And I was able to be the first person ever to step on Mars and take these short video clips that you see on the screen behind me. And I brought some soil samples back for scientists to study here on Earth. Anyway, back to Doordash, and I have to tell you honestly, I'm pretty disappointed. I've done Doordash deliveries before, but I hadn't done a lot of dashing for a couple of years. I took a break doing passengers and doing Uber and Lyft a lot more, but I decided to do Doordash again just to give it a try and do something a little different. And you know, I'm retired, so you know, what the heck, why not? So I do gig work just to bring in a little extra income. You can do Uber, Lyft, Doordash, Grubhub. I've done them all, and I've shared my experiences here on the Big W. I have over 4 years experience driving for Lyft, Uber, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Doordash. I've even given delivery for Postmates. Now in this video we're going to talk about Doordash, but before we begin, I want to remind you that don't forget to click the thumbs up icon below and subscribe to this channel. Now, I've been doing food delivery with Grubhub, Doordash, Postmates, and a local company called Texas To Go. I have a lot of animals. As you can see back here, this is one of my animals here. You see, how you doing? We like to rescue animals and give them shelter here. Anyway, back in the days when the COVID pandemic first started, back in 2020, the price of a barrel of oil dipped into negative territory. The price of gas was pretty low, and I was driving a Toyota Prius back then, and I was getting about 48 miles per gallon. I was spending only about $5 or $6 a day on gas. A lot of drivers have stopped driving because they're just not making enough money. I started getting back into deliveries, say with Uber Eats and Grubhub, and you can see one of my earlier videos about that right here. But wait, don't click on that. I'm serious. I mean, you know, you can see the video right there if you click. This video is about dashing for Doordash. Now, last week I tried getting back into it, and I have to say I'm so disappointed with being a dasher. I'm amazed anyone would do it at all. So now normally with Grubhub, I won't accept any offer which is less than $7. In my previous video, 2 videos ago, episode 36, I discussed being a Grubhub cherry picker. But if you refuse too many Doordash deliveries, they can and do actually deactivate your account. So for a dasher, your acceptance rate matters. Just like subscribing and liking a YouTube channel like this matters to the people that make it. So please like and subscribe this video. It will help out. But I failed miserably doing Doordash. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do every offer that they sent me. For example, Doordash sent me what looked like a disappointing offer for $5, but I accepted it with good intentions. It took me to Walgreens, of all places. I didn't know that they were going to want to have me go in the store and do some shopping for the customer. Doordash has expanded their horizons, I guess. They want to keep their corporate income flow coming in. They expected that I was going to get out of the car go inside the store and go shopping for somebody and pick up items in an unfamiliar store, put them in a basket. That's going to take about 20 minutes maybe, and then go up to the counter and pay for it with my red card. And that's going to take a while because their parking lot was full, and it meant that they had a lot of people in that store, and it was going to be a wait at the cash register. Then I'd have to drive the whatever I picked up to the customer, and maybe that's going to take another 10 minutes. So that's a total of, say, 40 minutes. It's not even minimum wage. And I'm probably making less than $5 an hour doing a delivery like that. So I just didn't want to do it. I just couldn't get myself to do it. And this dashing thing, I don't know how you do it. I mean, are you a dasher? I mean, how do you do that? So I'd like to hear about it. But for me, I was outraged. There was no way I was going to do that. I wanted out. I wanted to cancel. I don't care if I'm already at the store. I'm not going to do that. Now, in reality, I had the red card with me the whole time, but I told them that I didn't have it because I'm just not willing to go shop, purchase, and deliver for $5. So I told the app to reassign the order to some other sucker who's willing to do that for $5 and lose money while he or she is doing that for Doordash. Immediately upon canceling, I received an offer to pick up food from a restaurant for, get this, $3.25. Well, I was already burned out with a Walgreens thing, and I was mad. So I canceled. I declined that order. And then they sent me another order to pick up from a restaurant. That order was for $2. So now I had a $5 Walgreens thing that I canceled, a $3.25 restaurant pickup, which I declined, and now I got a $2 offer. And each time I said, the offer is too low, and they'd send me an even lower one. So I'm prepared to do whatever they send me. At least I was, but honestly, I was disappointed with the Walgreens incident, so I just couldn't get myself to do a delivery for $3.25, nor the next following order for even less, which was $2. So then after that, they sent me another $3 offer, which I refused, and I realized I was being a Doordash cherry picker, just like the Grubhub cherry picker, which I've established myself as being. But I'm just not going to work for Doordash at a loss. When you do dashes for $2, $3, or even $5, you're operating at a loss. Why do you do that? Tell me in the comments below if you're a dasher. Why do you do that? I might as well just stay at home and lose less money. Now, these lowball offers all came in rapid succession. I had hardly left the Walgreens parking lot. I give them credit for sending me one after another. They sent me a $10 offer next, which at first glance looked promising. But on closer inspection, I saw it required me to pick up from 2 different restaurants and deliver to 2 different people. It's not like I'm making $10 for one delivery. Honestly, who would do that? I guess people are doing it. People are running around doing Doordash. Boycott them. Don't do it. I think I won't deliver for them anymore. I ended the dash early and turned off the app. Are you really doing $2 and $3 dashes? Don't just tell me. Tell everybody. Tell everybody what you think in the comment section down below, because we want to hear. Is it because you're getting all these $2 and $3 offers, but so many that it just adds up to $20, $30 an hour? Are people even bothering to tip anymore? Apparently not. I mean, these offers must come without tips. I'd like to know. I really would like to know what your experience. If you're a Doordash customer, do you tip? Do you understand how little these drivers are actually making and how hard they're working to get your order to you as quickly as they can? Anyway, that's all for now. In my next video, I'm going to interview the guy that invented the shrinking car. So if you'd like to watch how this guy can modify the distance between atoms between molecules to grow and shrink any item, just like in the Marvel movie Ant-Man, then you want to stick around for my next video. Click the thumbs up icon down below, subscribe, and see you in the next video.